Daniel is a slave laborer. Slave laborer?
No, I wasn't a slave laborer. I was helping two friends who owned a business by working for free.
Friends? Were they friends?
No, I was about to say, while working for free so that they could start to hate each other. And then ultimately, I think, sue each other.
And then I think a third guy showed
Yeah, and a
up.
third guy, and then he sued all of. They had to do it was unprecedented.
I don't know. They're all back in Colorado now. Who knows?
It was like in the 90s when all of a sudden they were like, hey, you can do 3 people in a wrestling match. The courts had never done it before.
They'd never done it.
One of the 3 of you is going to win a lot of money.
All right, and welcome back.
Sue each other. What are we talking? What is it, a pig?
Okay.
That's what pigs do. They say sue each other.
Suey.
Suey. Do pigs even make that sound?
Yeah, pigs don't make that sound.
They go oink.
They go oink oink.
Shouldn't the Razorback fans be like oink? I like the Razorback. That might be a team sometimes I wish I had kids so I could send them to college. That's like a bummer. Because I'm not really interested in having kids.
Yeah.
But if I have kids, which is already an if.
Yeah.
And if they are the type to someday go to college, which is an if, what are the odds college is still going to be a thing?
It'll still be a thing, but it'll just be the Razorbacks.
But that's the thing, is like, I want to be a dad who's like, I want to have shirts that say like Michigan State Dad.
I do honestly.
You know what I mean?
I do honestly think about this because I would like to have children one day. But as I've said before, my plan is to adopt and restart.
Somewhere, the world just shuddered.
Right. I'm getting it together.
Somewhere there's a big. Ugh.
I'm sitting here eating yogurt.
Well, okay.
Plans to better myself.
You didn't even bring your own spoon.
You know, she tried to pack me a fork.
Yeah.
I'm not a fork. I'm not dating a mentally challenged.
Well, you can eat yogurt. I eat yogurt with a spoon a lot.
Well, that's usually what people do.
And then I meant fork. I eat yogurt with a fork a lot.
That's usually not what people do.
But I eat I'm going for the berries.
Oh, you want the fruit at the bottom?
No bottom.
Situation.
I make
bottomless yogurt.
I package.
What a brunch idea!
I buy a big thing of whole milk vanilla.
Okay.
Or Greek. If they don't have the whole milk, I go up a price. Which if I ran a grocery store, I would just hide the whole milk yogurt.
Well, you said whole milk.
Whole milk. Because they have a low fat and it tastes, I don't like the taste. It tastes bad.
This tastes awful.
Yeah. Because that silk. That's probably not even dairy.
Well, that's the whole idea.
Yeah, you're eating fake yogurt.
I don't eat dairy anymore.
Nothing is less healthy than eating fake yogurt.
It's coconut milk and yogurt alternative are the ingredients.
Yeah, you're just eating ice cream. You're eating less thick fake ice cream.
Ingredients: coconut milk.
No, because yogurt, the whole good thing about it is the probiotics. Are there even
Coconut
probiotics
cream,
in there?
Pea protein, water, cane sugar, lemon pulp, natural flavor.
Eric bought it because he misunderstood what pea flavor and what natural cane sugar was.
Lemon pulp and lemon zest.
Yeah, well, you got to pulp it and you got to zest it. What's happening
Live
with the fruit,
and
though?
active cultures.
So they do put cultures in there.
They have cultures.
But no mention of probiotics.
What do you think about Melly?
What about Eric's asking as a cultural question? Yeah, you think black dudes who are into hip hop would like yogurt more?
Yeah, well, I'm down with the culture.
I'm down with the culture. Yeah, have Ghostface Killa do a Activia ad.
Hey, Jamie Lee Curtis has that locked down.
No, but the whole point of yogurt is the probiotics.
I have some.
You put some blueberries into some yogurt. You got 2/5 of the things you need to eat for a healthy diet covered. If you put some salmon and Brussels sprouts
in a blender
with some blueberries and yogurt, a little bit of almonds,
fry it up.
That's all you need to eat.
That's it.
That's all you need to eat.
You don't have to eat for another month after that.
You hand someone that, and they're like, "This looks disgusting." And you're like, "That's all you need to eat, though."
That's all you need to eat.
That's all you need
to just get everything out of the way.
That's all you need, though. According to a thing I think I read years ago, it's Brussels sprouts, yogurt, blueberries, salmon, and some sort of nut.
Some nut.
But I'm going to assume nuts are interchangeable.
Yeah. I put some pistachios in there too.
I don't think those count. That's like a dessert nut.
They should count more.
A pistachio
you know how hard
is
it is to shell pistachio?
Yeah, but that's a dessert nut.
That's exercise and a treat.
Yeah, because it's a dessert thing.
So you think all desserts should involve exercise?
All desserts should be hard. Because ice cream is cold.
You should have to scoop it yourself with that big fucking scooper and it's all frozen.
Ice cream's, that's part of it.
Yeah.
That's why America got obese, is we stopped scooping our own ice cream.
Scooping our own ice cream.
No, but then also
you have
it's
to
like...
make it yourself with like the rock
You
salt.
put it in your mouth, and then your body goes, what? Oh, this is cold. Time to heat up. And what is that? Calories.
That's calories. You're running.
Yeah, your body, you might as well be running every time you eat a cold scoop of cream.
All you're running to is the toilet.
Yeah, because Eric has lactose intolerance. But
it's crazy that that's something that you can just develop.
Now think about it, because caramel's a lot on the jaw, so it might as well be celery.
It might as well.
And then, I don't really know, hot fudge comes into play. It's good. It's
I don't know how a
tasty.
chocolate fountain is developed.
The sprinkles. The sprinkles are GHB. And then my sprinkles are after workout.
Are you juicing?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm just cycling.
You on tea?
No, what? Oh, yeah.
Testosterone?
I forgot what it was.
We should all be on tea.
We should all take some tea.
Joe Rogan just said that.
Did he?
Yeah, he called me earlier.
Oh, okay. To you.
Yeah.
It was weird that clip went viral.
He didn't call me on the phone. He called to me.
Eric! You heard from Austin.
Yes. And I said, yes, my liege, my sire, my queen.
My queen, yes, queen. I would love to go on Joe Rogan and present him to chat in like an hour, and I just go, haha, yes, queen. He's like, what? Derails the whole rapport of the podcast.
Short circuit Joe Rogan.
He's no longer likes me. He's no longer mentioning I have a special coming out.
Yeah, he's not plugging you.
Yeah, he doesn't plug. That's how you know he doesn't like you, if he stops the
He might
plugs.
peg you, but he's not plugging you.
So you were saying on The Sopranos, I was thinking about this. Was that a bit about Paulie Walnuts getting pegged?
It wasn't Polly Walnuts.
Paulie Pants?
It's Joey Pants, whose name
Does he play?
Is Richie.
Richie's a piece of shit.
But yeah, no, it was not a bit.
So that's real.
There's just a random scene where he just starts
Because there was a moment last night where I was thinking about that, and I was like, that sounds like Eric could have been fucking with me to just go, hey, there's one scene in The Sopranos where this guy gets pegged.
It does sound like a bit.
They never mention it again. It's never addressed. Hey, remember that one
Typing
scene?
in Joey Pants sex scene.
Joey Pants sex scene.
Soprano.
You're gonna find out that there's a porn actor with a very lazy name. My name's Joey Trousers. I have sex for money. Oh, he was in Baby's Day Out. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, he was a bad guy in Goonies. This guy's done a lot.
Is apparently 8 years ago, Joe Pantaleone uploaded his own reel to YouTube.
Joe Pantale's lonely.
Joe Pantale's lonely. He was in Midnight Run.
Yeah.
It's hard to find this scene. But, yeah, no,
This is wild. After a Sopranos episode in which his character brutally beat a young stripper to death,
Yeah.
during an interview he stated, after the episode aired, a lot more women started hitting on me. I thought it was very revealing.
Oh, boy.
It's like, wow, you sure did say a lot there, Joey.
Jesus
My God.
Christ.
During his tenure on the show, Pantoliano struggled to stay anonymous in New Jersey. It's like, yeah, move to any other state, you fucking idiot. Move out of the tri-state area, you're gonna be fine. I don't think if you're at a Tulsa supermarket, a guy's gonna be like, hey, this is Joey Pants from the pegging scene.
Hey, you getting fucked in the ass there?
Hey! He was like, yeah, the way they shot the scene, the director told me my character was just throwing up into a wastebasket. And every time I turned around, there was a big green screen. And in post, they added some stuff. To avoid being recognized by fans, he wore a wig based on the hairstyle of Christopher Nolan, with whom he had worked in Memento. Is that a style of wig?
Also, Christopher Nolan just has like
he just has hair.
Dude hair.
He just has hair.
Yeah, like
for my disguise, I'll have hair like Christopher Nolan. Now I want to see Joey Pantoliano with Christopher Nolan's hair, just so I can go, well, that's boring.
Joey Pantoliano nude. I cannot say this guy's name.
Joey Pantoliano. Christopher Nolan hair gives you quite a lot of stuff, actually.
He's also not nude in all of these. Some of them he's just in a very revealing Speedo.
Has he done a lot of nude scenes?
There's quite a few pictures I could click on from The Sopranos.
Oh, in The Sopranos? Dudes were hanging hog in The Sopranos?
He is not hanging hog. He's actually not nude in any of these.
So you're on some sort of fakes website.
Men...
Joe Pantoliano nude.
aznude.com.
Is that what you're on?
Yeah. Now I'm just looking at people with fucking fleshlights.
Why is my safe?
That's an ad. On
why is my
website.
safe search on for Joey Pantoliano nude? Come on, Google.
Michael Imperioli. Let's see him nude.
Hello, Google. Hey, Google.
These are candid shots.
Hey, Google, can you bring up Joey Pantoliano nude?
Once again, not nude in any of these. Just shirtless. He's only shirtless in that one, which it's like, I don't think you need a website to show me a shirtless
Oh, he's got his ass out a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I told you.
So he didn't do any nude scenes, but he did.
It fucks in the ass.
This is funny because if you scroll down, it's like the first 4 rows are Joey, vaguely related Joey Pantoliano. Yeah. Then you go down to 4 rows, just some lady named Michelle Pantoliano hosting something called The Naked News.
I like it.
Do you think she's related?
I don't think she is.
Is Michelle Pantoliano, is that a fake name?
Where are more nudes?
Also, who's this guy? And what's the context of this photo? It's just, if you want to see what I'm talking about, Google Joe Naked -DATAWAV. Or go Google Joey Pantoliano nude. Save search off. Go down about 5. Go down past Michelle Pantoliano.
Get past the naked woman. I know it'll be hard.
It won't be. This lady just looks normal.
She looks beautiful.
I'm not trying to judge her, but I think they hired her for her news ability.
She's got a perfect hourglass figure.
Joe. Oh, I put Joe Pantoliano. I gotta add the Joey.
Yeah, Joey Pants.
Joey Pants nude. I like this photo of Joey Pantoliano nude from AZ Nude Men, where it's him standing nude but holding a towel covering everything.
Yeah, it's not nude.
And then a lady sort of showing cleavage.
Yeah,
so it's like
a little bit of.
Is this softcore for everybody? Is this couple softcore? Is this some sort of him and hers softcore?
We're just gonna talk about naked men all day.
Eric's getting turned on.
Do we want to get down to the real brass tacks of why we're here today?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me?
We gotta record an episode.
By the way, I know you said you needed to make dinner.
No, I think my girlfriend's gonna make dinner. She's gonna make a soup.
But I did drive by the Wendy's while I was on the way here, and they had a big banner up that said "Dining Room Open."
Oh.
And I'd like to invite all 2 of you.
Yeah. Are you buying?
I'm buying.
Really?
The house.
You really are doing well.
Yeah. Gratis. She's vegetarian, but they have baked potatoes.
Did it really say dining room open?
It said dining room
wow.
open.
Imagine being a fast food place and being like, we're not gonna have foot traffic. We gotta put some table wedges below some of these wobbles.
My mom is a big dine-in at a fast food restaurant person.
I didn't know there was. I thought, is your mom homeless? That's true. No, you're right. That is a thing of an older generation.
Yeah, they'll dine in
because you're going out. You're going out.
Listen, just because no one else is sitting here.
It is funny because it's like you're gonna eat at a table, eat in your car, dummy. Use your lap as a plate, you idiot.
You eat while you're driving, you dumbass. Yeah. Why would you sit at a table?
Yeah, what a weirdo, Mom.
Why don't we almost get into 15 car accidents?
Everybody knows you're supposed to eat finger foods while holding a thing that you never clean, that you just are always touching in between each bite.
Sneezing on.
Yeah, just a big thing that you hold with your hands that you never clean, and you're never like, oh, I better wash my hands. I'm going to touch the steering wheel soon. I just picked up dog shit.
You're pumping gas. Which
you're pumping gas.
Thing in the world, and then you just hop right back in.
Hand on the wheel.
And just rub it all over.
Yeah. You're trying.
If you keep a perfect 10-2, what if while you're eating you go 11-3?
I was gonna say that's a smart move. But I'm all over that clock, baby.
I'm all over it.
I'm like the intro to fucking the Happy Days.
Sometimes I'm 12
I'm rocking around the clock.
Sometimes I'm just 12 and 12.
But that's not the intro I have. That's that other song. 12 and 12. I like to ride 6.
I like to ride. I like to ride 9 and 2.
I like to ride 6 and 1. And they're like, what's 1? And you go, my arms around my one and only.
My one and only.
I've got one hand on the lowest part of the steering wheel with where you have the least control. And my other hand around my one.
Have you ever tried to make a turn from just the bottom of the steering wheel?
Oh, I've made a turn from everything.
You get a little...
That's why I like driving at night. No one's on the road.
Lost in your french fries.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you're trying to make a tight left.
I always like when you're turning and you're like using your knee and you're like, thank God I have my knee. And you're like, oh, man, I should
resign.
I should stop making buttons while driving. I should stop restringing my shoelaces.
God, why am I knitting right now? I'm out of control.
I'm just completely nude, showering with wet wipes. Putting them into an empty soda bottle for fun. I'm like, look, my trash is all compact.
It's all in there.
The trucker I plowed into is just like, can you put pants on?
Can you?
I'm like, I don't think I'm supposed to until insurance gets here.
I don't think I'm supposed to put clothes on until the police arrive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They're going to want to take pictures.
It's always great when you make a trucker do a double take. And he's like, what's that guy doing? It's like, you drive all across this country.
You know what I'm doing.
You know what I'm doing. I'm nude, taking a shower using wet wipes.
And making buttons.
Making buttons. I've got several empty Starbucks water cups that I'm using as a series of trash cans.
I'm popping vitamins.
I'm eating vitamins. I'm eating them.
God, I got some...
That is great when you're driving.
Some roll-teenies that I'm eating.
You're like, oh, I'll change when I'm driving. And you know what I mean? I'm sweaty. I'll get a little wet wipe action.
No,
and then you're on the highway, and then you're like, oh, perfect, a gas station. And then you pull in, and then you open the door, and then you use them over. You're like, oh, it's Jiminy Christmas.
It is crazy.
Forgot I have nothing under this towel.
like, if you spend enough time doing long car rides, it is crazy the amount of things where you say to yourself, I'll just do it while I'm driving.
Oh, yeah.
And it's something that no one should be doing while
I would
driving.
do anything.
Like, I've definitely done, like, not that, but, like, I've definitely sort of
I would do anything while driving, but I won't do that.
I've definitely washed up.
What would Trucker Meatloaf not do? What's the one thing he wouldn't do?
We both already discussed bringing full plates of food with us.
That's just good eating.
That's just good eating.
It's weird. It's weird because people are like, "Oh, that guy's eating fast food in a car."
Yeah,
that's normal. But then you see me with a full 3-course meal with a plate and a knife. You're like,
I got my pork chops, mashed taters,
it's like
green beans.
Shouldn't what I be doing be more classy?
Yeah, this is good.
What I'm eating is classy.
Yeah, this is nice stuff.
I cooked it on the back window. It's hot out.
This is good vittles.
This is good
right here.
Eric says he takes a big bite of his silk Greek style. I love it. There's so many asterisks. They're just trying to write Greek yogurt, and they had to put so many
They gotta backtrack
it's from that. Silk Greek style yogurt.
They've got to backtrack so many times from the fact that it's not Greek yogurt.
They asked the graphic designer to put so many words hidden. He says, "Is there a way we can make it part of the logo, but you hide it?"
Don Draper retired after he had to figure this shit out.
It's not yogurt. It's styled.
It's styled.
It's styled.
Anything can be Greek.
Let me ask you, why do you eat Activia? It helps me poop.
The thing is...
This week on Mad Men, Jamie Lee Curtis guest stars.
The thing is that it's all Greek to me.
Hey.
It could be Greek style.
That'd be a great way for Yoplait.
Greek cheese.
Yoplait to keep the market share.
It's all Greek.
Yeah, it's all Greek to me.
You'd be like, someone starts crying.
Well, no one cries. Do people cry in Mad Men?
Yes.
Or do people stand up and applaud a lot? He's like, cigarettes. You enjoy them. And some lady's like, another home run.
Banger.
Goddamn, Don. You got another hit.
Banger.
Damn, Donnie, you got another hit.
Oh, I was listening to 96.5 on the way here.
What station's that?
It's the local hip-hop station.
Oh, okay.
And
classic or current?
Current.
Oh, okay.
It's a pop hip-hop
station, yeah.
You know?
Well, there's the classic hip-hop station.
And they were doing a call-in contest for tickets to go see Kevin Gates at the arena.
Kevin Gates, Baton Rouge.
Yeah, sure.
No, I know that because a guy on the street told me that in Baton Rouge.
Well, that's great for you and him.
He was wearing a Kevin Gates shirt.
Had a great time.
And I said, "Is that Kevin Gates shirt?" And he's like, "Yeah, baby, he's from Baton Rouge."
I got 3 phones.
Does he? Is that him?
I think that's it.
I like Kevin Gates because he pops up on Zydeco music sometimes.
What?
Well, he's from Baton Rouge, so like it'll be like a Lil Nate and the Zydeco Hustlers. Featuring Kevin Gates.
It's actually important.
It's in Fortnite.
Oh, he's in Fortnite?
I thought that's what you just said.
I didn't say that.
Is he from Baton Rouge or did that man lie to me? Outside the Silly Rabbit Comedy Club in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay, so it's not, this makes my story. Oh, wait, no, he does.
No, he has multiple phones.
Kevin Gates doesn't do 3 phones.
Kevin Gates has multiple phones.
But, he's got
a weird beard now.
The call-in contest was 2 truths and a lie about Kevin Gates.
Ooh.
And it was,
does his beard look dumb?
Does his beard look dumb? No, it was, did Kevin Gates go to college? Did Kevin Gates, write 3 phones? And, I think, has Kevin Gates ever been to jail? And I was like, a racist man would find this question so hard. Racist man's head would explode.
Well, what is the answer? Because he has been to jail, hasn't he?
They said college, which I was like, Monique. No, her name was Shaquilla.
Yeah,
I think
Shaquilla.
She had a very stereotypical type of name.
Yeah.
And she was like, I think the lie is that he's been to jail.
He was arrested for joyriding. No, this says when he was 17, he briefly attended Baton Rouge Community College.
Yeah, well,
Briefly attended community college. That's college.
that's some college.
That's college.
That's some college.
Yeah, no, he definitely went to jail because one of his Wikipedia sections is legal issues.
Well,
I want to add that to my Wikipedia, and they're like, "Ooh, we got 2 speeding tickets before 18, state of Ohio." That's if he didn't say the right stuff in front of the judge, they
oh boy,
they could have taken his license
They
until he was
could've
18.
Revoked that shit.
Go back to learner's
And also,
permit.
one time he was found nude in the streets of Texas.
I was found. No, it was Alabama. Texas, they never caught me. I was
never been caught nude
I was
in
too
Texas.
greased up.
I ain't never been caught nude in Texas. You can say that about me at the very least.
I'm nude in Texas. You ever been publicly? When's the last time you were publicly nude? Because I used to do that a lot, and then you can't do it anymore.
I don't think I've ever been publicly nude.
That's a
I was gonna
shame.
say that
Never did a little skinny dipping?
when we were. Nah, I haven't.
Never did a little.
Fighting.
No. All right. I don't like how you talk to me at the bar. You and me nude outside.
Me and you nude at midnight
Nude midnight.
under the moonlight.
I would like to somehow hack into like Kindle and in Fight Club make it so like they're describing it and they're like, yeah, no shirts, no belts. You gotta have you trim your fingernails so you don't scratch anybody and nude.
Nude.
And then the whole book
We're all nude.
it's
now.
just implied that they're nude.
No more clothes. First rule of Fight Club: no clothes.
Yeah, that'd be great. You should be able to hack Kindle.
I think you can if you really want to.
Yeah, and just put like a soup ad.
Problem is you're not. Put the soup ad in the middle, like we've always dreamed
Yeah,
of.
but it was the best of times, it was the worst of times, and Funny Dinner was available on all platforms.
Anywhere you get your podcasts. You want to? I wrote a joke the other day.
Yeah. What's your joke? Ah.
Do you know what? You know what my favorite band is when I'm arguing with my girlfriend?
I don't know.
The yeahs.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, it ain't half bad.
Okay.
For being a thing I thought of when I woke up.
Yes. Yes.
Because my girlfriend keeps trying to get me to have sex.
Get me to listen to the yes.
She's trying to get me to have sex with her. It's fucking.
I thought she was hanging out with Ace Frehley. You think she'd be satisfied?
She's fucking Ace Frehley's manager, as far as I know.
That'd be great. Your girlfriend's just like, I got new management. Like what? She's like, yeah, I signed on.
Like your boss got fired?
You're like, for what? I signed on.
To do what?
Just Ace Frehley's manager's gonna represent me.
Says I'm a star.
He's gonna represent me as a flight
Doing
attendant. Yeah.
Listen, he takes 10% off the top. He's gonna give me the best routes.
Yeah, he's gonna give me the best gigs.
He says he's got an in with Delta.
I'm gonna be working the back part of the plane.
No, that is the best
It's the
part.
bumpiest.
It's the best part.
Is it? So I bet first class is a lot of work.
Nah.
I actually,
They're classy.
it's a party up
They're
there.
classy.
Everybody's drinking for free.
Those people have class. Those people up front, there's fucking savages.
You think so?
They're fucking trying to bust the window
So-
out like, I won't fly!
So first class is classy, then savages, and then the
Yeah.
back is cool kids smoking cigs.
Because you cool kids smoking.
And seniors giving each other hand jobs.
Yeah.
The back of the plane.
Real fuck fest back there.
Yeah, real fuck fest.
Good luck trying to get into that bathroom.
You ever been publicly nude on a plane?
Yes. No, that's not true. I've jerked off on a bus.
Okay.
Listen.
God, I hope it was a
I
Greyhound.
may not be a millionaire, but I have come on a Greyhound.
God, I hope it's a megabus.
No, it was a Greyhound, sir.
Where were you going on a Greyhound?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, okay. And you jerked off on a bus.
Well,
In the bathroom?
You know, when you're 17.
In the bathroom?
Yes.
Oh, you're 17? I'm legally not allowed to hear any more of the story.
Yeah, if you're 17 and it's a 4.5 hour fucking bus ride.
You're 17 and it was longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah, you gotta come.
You gotta.
Baby's got a nut.
Baby need to pee.
Baby need a nut.
That's wild. So you went to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Was anyone like, hurry up, sir?
No.
Hey, no shitting on the bus.
I just kept yelling diarrhea.
It's okay, I'm coming.
I yelled diarrhea the entire time.
Diarrhea. That's wild.
Your girlfriend ever try and have sex with you?
No. Well, I think so. I've always shot it down. I go, hey, I don't know what this is about. Cut it out.
Yeah.
And then I put some pillows between us.
Yeah. We had a good thing going here.
Does that happen when, like,
comfortable?
a gay guy and his lesbian friend, they're going on a road trip?
Yeah.
And they're like, damn, there's only one, the only hotel room open is just a queen size bed.
Yeah.
And they put some pillows in between each other and they go, so no straight shit happens. I don't want any straight shit.
I think if they found out that it was just one queen size bed, he would just be like, "Ooh, looks like you're sleeping on the floor."
That doesn't make sense.
Because he's a queen.
There's no butch size bed. They're not gonna be like, we have a queen size bed and a gentleman's cabin. Well, that one's for me.
Oh.
No, man, they don't want any straight shit to happen.
Yeah, no straight shit.
Only straight, you know what I mean?
Don't be trying to smooch of a lady.
Don't be trying to smooch
fella.
me. Hey, you get out of here.
Fella, keep these lips off my beautiful womanly mouth.
Yeah. And,
Ah.
Ow. I stabbed myself with a screen. So you're really
things
taking
are
your
sharp.
time on the silk Greek yogurt.
Well, it's pretty gross.
Yeah, there's all these words in it. None of them are flavor.
Not really in a rush.
None of them are. It's like silk, Greek style, yogurt substitute. But nowhere is it like peach.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be.
You said coconut, but I assume that's what it's made of.
I almost said scent. The flavor is just
A lemon. Yeah, that's a classic yogurt. I used to eat lemon yogurt as a kid. That's a good one. You know what I bet's good? Lemon yogurt, vanilla wafer cookie.
Yeah. I could use some honey
Yeah.
and nuts.
Some nuts. You should get some, get some, like, where it's that on the top.
Yeah.
You should make your own yogurt, man.
I do every day. Know what I'm saying?
No, that's not what I mean at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do you think if you're lactose...
Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you think because you're lactose intolerant, would you have diarrhea if you swallowed a bunch of cum?
I think I would.
It's a mammal.
It's man milk.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Maybe you got bit by one of them ticks.
I've been blowing too many guys who take Semenax.
You think there's ever a... This would be a fun Semenax parody ad. It's like... So you know you like add the show like three...
Ah, yeah.
No, they show like three people. I'm doing more of a writer's room style than an actual bit. No, you know ads, they show three people, the product.
Yeah.
Generally, they're like, I can do this now. I can do this. Whatever. So it's CMAX, and it's just two guys who need cum. They're like, finally, more cum.
Finally, thank God. I can get enough cum for my...
Ever since I had one of my balls blown off in Iraq, I felt like less of a man.
Yeah.
And that's like the one guy's story. The other guy's story is like, I used to do steroids, and now I
just don't cum.
just don't come. Thanks, Semenax.
Blowing dust.
And then the last ad, it's a teenage boy taking it for some reason. Like he's ordered it for some reason. Yeah. He's just in his room taking it. And then it shows the other person again, the other person. And then you don't see the boy this time. You just see his door close. And then you see another person, and the other person. And then it goes back to the boy. And it's just his dad going, "Son, what's going on?" And he opens the door and just an avalanche of cum goes out. Like in an old TV show of a blizzard.
Like The Shining.
Like when we're snowed in.
Yeah.
But this boy's
like The Shining with the blood.
Yeah.
Cum.
And then the ad awkwardly keeps going.
Yeah.
For some reason.
He's swimming.
And then the boy's dead. The father's like, "Oh my God, my son drowned in a room full of his own cum." This is such a weird thing to deal with.
Then it's him at the funeral.
Yeah, it's him trying to find support groups.
Yeah. And then he's at the podium.
He tries to find support groups, and then he finds a Reddit conspiracy.
Yes.
About it. About Semen X is designed
to make young boys.
They're trying to kill young virile boys.
Yeah.
And then he goes all the way to the top. Eric took a big bite of his imitation cum.
This kid-friendly imitation cum.
Yeah, because it's not yogurt. It's just a new product. So why not just also sell it as like imitation cum? Yeah. If you're a real dirty slut and you just want to fill your tum-tum.
Yeah. Silk, Greek style, lemon
flavor.
Made with plant-based protein. Made with coconut milk, and also maybe just cum. I don't know.
You could call it cum.
Put it in one of those dildos that fucking splashes cum on your whore ass when you're fucking on OnlyFans. And it's
I was like, then
some mom is just reading it in the store. Jesus.
I'm just trying to see the nutritional label. I'm just trying to find the expiration date.
Didn't know if there was any sugar in it.
Yeah. Just looking for the expiration date over here. The Best Buy date.
A Best Buy date? That'd be my idea of a date. Some lady buys me a fridge.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Best Buy date? What am I getting, an Xbox? Some games?
Do you think if you went back in time, like 20 years, and you told the Best Buy CEO, you were like, "Hey, by the way, 20 years from now, you're basically just a fridge store." You'd be like, "What?"
No, they sell other appliances, don't they? I haven't been in a Best Buy in years.
Well, I would have.
Don't they do a lot of computer repair? The Geek Squad.
The Geek Squad.
And I bet they similarly...
But now Geek Squad just exists on the internet.
Oh, okay.
You can just, like, look at YouTube videos and be
That is true.
"Oh, I should turn it on and off again."
That's why Guitar Center is funny, because you go in and you're like, "Hey, they got all these guitars. What the fuck? I don't know how to play these.
Yeah.
This place is absurd. Let's leave." It's funny. No, it's like...
It's a fun bit.
Guitar Center is funny because it's like, we got all these... It's so much money to make one of these, and we got all this equipment in here just hanging up, and people can go touch it. Anyone can touch it. Anyone can touch it.
I feel like if I could go into Best Buy and do a load of laundry.
Yeah, exactly. But it's even better than that, because it's like if you could go into Best Buy, do a load of laundry, and then go, "This is a great machine," and then instantly look it up on your phone for cheaper and have it shipped to you. No, because Guitar Center, it's great. It's like you go in and they're just like, "Please buy it here for the love of God." Please don't just use us to test run things you're going to buy on the internet.
You should do that, though.
What?
That was some good cum.
I bet. I mean, I feel great. No, why? Why? No, you should go buy it at Best Buy and buy your instruments at Best Buy.
Do everything at Best Buy.
Get a ukulele
Go
from
get
Best
your
Buy.
fucking prescriptions filled there. Start picking up your Xanax.
You know,
Best
the
Buy.
overlap of things that both stores have is probably really funny because it's probably like fog machines. I bet both have fog
They
machines.
both probably have fog machines.
I bet Best Buy has stage lights.
I bet Best Buy has a couple guitars.
No, why guitar? Maybe a keyboard.
They definitely have keyboards.
Well, not those kind. I bet they don't even sell the other kind. Imagine
keyboard-
being like, I need to buy a keyboard. I need to buy an external keyboard. You're just like,
A lot of
what?
people do that.
I guess you're right. But like,
Well, people love those new ones
well, wouldn't you just order it on the internet?
that you just order.
Imagine being like, I'm a computer guy, but I shop mom and pop.
I don't go to Fry's.
Fries.
It's a business that hasn't existed
I was about
in
to say.
45 years.
When you were a kid, did someone give you a book of dated references? And it's got like Sanka and other fun things to say.
It's called having old parents.
Sanka and other fun.
It's the old parents. It's a gift that keeps
Your mom's just like,
where half the things I say to people my age, they just go, "The fuck did you just
every
say?"
time you drive with your mom, she's just like, well, don't hit a Pinto. They'll explode.
I'm sure she made a Pinto joke or two in her time.
Oh, I
Because
remember
knew that
Pinto.
reference.
Yeah, no, I remember when I Love the 70s came out and they were like, Pintos. I was like, everybody knows about this fucking
Everybody
shit.
fucking knows about that piece of shit.
I love the 70s.
Michael Ian Black. Michael Ian Black.
Starring Michael Ian Black.
All right. Michael Ian Black. And Michael Ian Black.
And the Michael Ian Black Band.
And the Michael Ian Black backup black band.
The Black
The
Band.
Michael Ian Black band.
Black Ups. That'd be a great band name is the Black Ups.
Black Ups.
We're the Black Ups.
You like bands?
That'd be a fun ESPN, like a newsreel blooper.
Yeah.
They're going to be using the Black Up quarter. I mean the
I mean the Black Up,
Tyrone Smith has joined the roster. Black it up. You know where I went? Did I tell you about this? Where I went months ago?
No, I don't think.
You know the Leprechaun?
Like the video?
No. Yes.
You sighed like you were
I
like,
thought-
now I gotta fucking
I
tell him.
thought you were gonna say the movie.
No.
I thought when you said video that you were going to say movie.
The video movie?
The video rental store product. Leprechaun.
No, yeah, the one was like, we got the leprechaun.
No one ever says that in the video.
Whatever.
That would be a bigger news story if they had gotten the leprechaun.
It's in the tree.
It's just one guy's like, I got him in my house.
I got him.
They just never follow
He's in
that.
my tub.
Yeah.
I got him tied up in my tub.
No, I saw that tree he was in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you see him?
I didn't see him, but I went. Boy, howdy! It's funny when you're in one of the worst cities in Alabama.
What city?
It was outside Mobile.
Oh.
Which Mobile's kind of rough. I like Mobile a lot, but it's kind of a rough place. And
Everywhere in Alabama was rough.
no, like Birmingham's nice, Huntsville's nice, Montgomery's. Anyways, so I'm in Mobile. I got a lot. If you need a guy who doesn't live in Alabama to talk about his views on cities in Alabama, I'm not trying to toot my own horn.
But I'm pretty good.
I'm probably top 1,000 in the country.
I think you're just selling yourself short.
No, there's probably
500.
but there's probably some city planner guy. I'm gonna say 500.
Yeah, top 500.
All right. No, but you don't think
Because that's still a lot of people.
you don't think there's a lot of people who are like, I study regional politics,
No.
or like I'm a city planner.
I think you're competing with about 15 dweebs.
It's me and a bunch of guys who are like really into Hank Williams.
Yes. Yeah, you're competing with...
It's me and some guy who's like, I do barbecue YouTube videos.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
Those are exactly the kinds of people you're competing
Hell
with.
yeah. In that case, I'll gladly accept 500. But the second one of those guys is like, I've spent a night in Bessemer. I
better make a video.
I better walk away.
I better walk away from this lifestyle.
Yeah.
This is an unhealthy lifestyle for me to be living.
Oh, very much is. With the food down there.
Ooh.
Because it's like, well, you're either eating shitty fast food or you're going to a fancy restaurant and eating food equally bad for you.
They got good eating down there?
Well, it's good, but not good for you. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Good.
What's good for the soul is good for the heart. That's what I always say about
What's
food.
good for the soul ain't always good for the whole.
You talking about diarrhea again?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about my bitch. I'm talking about my bitch don't like. No, so Mobile, Alabama, you go and you put in your phone, it's like, oh, it's at the end of this dead end street.
The town?
No, in a way. Dead end street, I call it I-65. And that's where it ends. Actually, I think it might go to Pensacola. That might be a different name of a road.
Just keep going.
Irregardless. What does that word mean, irregardless?
It's when you take your ears off so you don't regard.
I don't regard this.
I don't regard this because I can't.
I won't regard it because I have eared.
I have eared my regardlessness.
No, it should be the opposite. It should be irregardless. It's like, I'm listening. I'm earing I ear regardless.
I ear regardless of your point, sir.
No, so you go, I'm trying to see the leprechaun. Because I want to know where the people who want to know where the gold be at.
Yeah.
That's the t-shirt I got.
Sure.
I was at where the people who want to know where the gold is be at.
A long shirt goes around to the back.
You should see the shirt that the guy I was with bought.
Oh, it was
an arrow. It was an arrow that said, I'm with this guy who wanted to go to the place where the people who wanted to know where the gold be at.
For a second, I really did think there was a merch booth.
No, there is merch. There is merch in this town.
For the leprechaun?
Because I think people saw what the Mothman and Sasquatch and shit like that have done.
Yeah. So
now everywhere is like, hey, it's we renamed our town. It's Bed Intruder Park. Hey, it's come see the historic spot where that guy threw a shovel and it sounded like the intro to Smells Like Teen Spirit.
This is where that guy, the hitchhiker guy, killed someone.
Yeah, you're into town. They're like, there's one of those signs where it's like, downtown, go straight. Business district to the right. Historic district to the right. Go to the left to see the school where that kid turned around and said, I don't care that you broke your arm. Here's that video. That's a fun one.
Columbine Heights.
Yeah. Well, that one they probably do have the thing.
Oh.
No, man. But Bed Intruder. No, wait, that's not what I was talking about.
That's not, yeah.
No, the leprechaun. Because that person drew that photo.
Yeah.
Remember they put it on the news? They're like, if you've seen this child's clip art drawing of the word leprechaun, call the cops. Call the cops. We gotta catch this son of a bitch.
Who would call the cops on a leprechaun?
Somebody called the news. Well, they thought it might be a crackhead. That's a quote from the video. That's what I was laughing there because I was walking around and I was imagining them being like, what's that guy doing? He might be a crackhead. And then the girl's like, Mom, stop saying that. It's not catching on.
It's been 15
I'm just in my car smoking weed. They're like, he looked like a pothead.
Yes, he does.
I want to know where the pizza rolls at.
Where the pot at?
That is wild. It's in a dead end street. And then there's a big tree. So it really was a community event.
Yeah.
It was awesome. That must have been such a fun day.
You ever been a part of a community event?
Not like that.
Where everyone is just excited to see something happening?
Yeah, I've seen there's been a fire.
Yeah. Were you there when that strip club burned down? Is that what you're saying?
No, I was once walking around in old Louisville, and then a building was on fire, and I had to direct traffic a little bit, but I was really high.
You didn't have to.
No, I did. It was wild. People were like, it was quite crazy because I did have to be like, everyone's like, what do we do? And I was like, are there people inside? And someone was like, yeah. And I was like, you call the cops, you go do that thing, whatever. And all these people are like, oh okay. and then like 3 minutes later, I was like, all right, I'm going to leave now because I don't want them to question me.
I'm way too high.
Yeah, I'm way too high for them to be like,
I can direct traffic for a minute and a half.
This hero? Question mark. Kind of like the tone that the newsman had. He said hero.
This hero.
Yeah. No, but it was but that was a fun community event.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
What else have I seen?
My community event was a fire too when the apartment where I had all my shit at burned out.
Oh yeah. Did people come out? People were hanging out?
People were chilling.
Watching it and stuff?
Well, mostly people were crying because their apartment was burning down.
Oh.
Sometimes some of the people were just chilling.
That's less fun.
Some of the people were just chilling, though.
Yeah. Hey, marshmallows for sale. $5 a bag. Guys running around sticks of marshmallows. $5. $5.
I wouldn't eat anything that was cooked from that fucking building.
Hey, hot dogs on a stick. $3. $3.
Marshmallows are more expensive than hot dogs?
I said $3 for hot dogs on a stick.
Okay. You said $5 for a marshmallow.
No, those were a bag and a stick.
Oh, a bag?
You get a bag and a stick.
Ooh,
the stick is how he gets you. Sweet. I'm feeling like a piggy.
I'm gonna be chowing down.
No, man, you never cooked the marshmallows people lose their lives?
Shit. S'mores are probably the most overrated food object.
Oh, no, I agree. You ever cook bacon on a fire? I like some corn on a fire. Bacon on a fire is nice. I don't like hot dogs much, but cooking them on a fire, that was fun.
That's fun.
Yeah, s'mores suck, man.
What I like is on a camping trip is those things where you, like it's a big sort of thing that you close up and you put like a sandwich.
What Eric likes in a camping trip is when the scoutmaster opens his tent.
You don't have to make fun of my past.
Shows him the special way to
make fun of my past.
I'm going to show you a new trail.
Listen, I got a lot of badges. Okay?
The Order of the Arrow. That's where you came up with your arrow joke, your famous arrow joke. Because of the Order of the Arrow.
When people say they're straight as an arrow, well, I think an arrow's got a bunch of fucking feathers on it.
You used to tell it more clean. Time's made you dirtier.
And time has been.
I remember when you didn't drink or swear.
You went to church?
Yeah, you're going to church? High school? When we met, you were still actively on high school. Not drink. One truth and several lies.
One truth and everything else is a lie.
One truth and a preceding ridiculousness. You had a crew cut? You had a tattoo that said, "No, I hate tattoos."
I hate tattoos. You had that over your eyebrow.
Yeah.
You got that lasered off.
Oh, yeah. I mean, tattoos aren't... I mean, getting them's not good.
You were correctly taking your prescribed medications.
Taking your prescribed medications. You're pursuing something.
You have goals.
Yeah. You actually, I think you should leave.
Clear-cut goals that you were actively working towards and succeeding. And then you got one taste of pussy and everything fell apart.
A little taste
of pussy. It really
pussy.
does ruin your life.
You got one.
If I ever have a
They gave you one of them little spoons. You went, oh, what's pussy like? And a gal took one of them little plastic spoons.
Yeah.
Swiped it and then...
First taste is free, baby.
Yeah. You went, this is pretty good. And then she gestured to the little, thing where you throw out the spoon.
Yeah.
But you just kept playing with it. And you went, I'm going to walk around. Then you got a splinter on your tongue because it was actually a tiny wood spoon.
No.
I changed it.
If I ever have a child, I'm going to tell them to save themselves for marriage.
That's what I was told.
I think you should do it.
Actually, I don't know if my parents ever said that.
My parents.
That's funny to have my parents be like, "Hey, don't fuck."
Don't fuck.
Actually, I remember my mom was big on saying that oral sex is sex, which I don't know why she was always telling.
I was trying to say that's a weird.
And then she'd like look at my dad and give him like an angry look. No, but she'd say that all the time. It was probably because. It's probably because of the Bill Clinton impeachment thing.
Oh, that does
and that being in the paper.
Yeah.
Because that was the thing was the president was like, I didn't have sex. And then they were like, she blew you. And then he's like, I said I didn't have sex, pal. I didn't say I didn't have a good time.
Listen, I didn't say that I don't know how to party.
So maybe the next day that the front page of the Plain Dealer was just like, getting blown ain't no thing.
No, if the cum is in the mouth, the impeachment will not amount
what
to anything.
Digital sex. But I'm talking about my fingers.
Yeah.
I'm talking about fingering. A little digital sex.
A little finger popping.
Yeah.
When's the last time you finger banged?
Oh. You can't see my right hand.
When's
I'm gonna finger bang you. Can you finger bang me, please? Hey, you know, it'd be good. Do you want to go back to my house and finger bang?
I feel like if you pick the right girl,
the kids are calling it finger banging.
Have you heard about the kids these days?
They're finger banging.
Oh, you mean how they all vape and stuff?
No.
Yeah, no, but they're finger banging.
Any line would work.
You look like me.
You look like me, yeah, that's true. You just go up to him, you go, hey, have you ever kissed?
Do you want to be my first kid?
See, sometimes I am like, man, see, that's my problem. I'm too good at getting the ladies that I'm never single. Because I get one right away.
I know.
That's my problem.
It's a shame.
I don't have time to play the field, pal. My crops are growing.
Yeah.
But it would be fun to have, just do more things like that.
Yeah, no, it is.
You just standing talking to a gal, then you kiss her, and then she's like, "Where'd that come from?" You go, "To be honest, I farted and it pushed my body forward a little bit."
That was pure physics.
I'm sorry.
I
tried to cover it up by kissing.
I'm sorry, I tooted.
Anyways, you want to get out of here?
So I can go home and take a shit? You want to get out of here and let's see who lives closer, because I really got to take a shit.
I think he was at a bar. I think you're gonna go home soon. Actually, do you have like a nice toilet?
You got a bidet?
What's your toilet like?
Sometimes women have a nice toilet, but they skimp on the toilet paper, which I've always found strange, but whatever.
Because they don't poop as hard.
I don't know what's going on with women and pooping.
Yeah, it's weird. Because it's like, well, they're
when
like...
you poop, how long are your poops? I'm
like 7 to 8 inches.
I'm saying you're not in a rush. You're just at home. You're taking a poo.
The longest I've had is 20 inches. And it coiled. Then flared.
Trying to have an honest conversation about our bathroom habits.
No, I poop a long time, but poops are... I poop all different amounts and lengths and time and styles.
Yeah, me too.
I had some... looking like the first... All I'll say is this looking like the first episode of Nathan For You in the toilet earlier.
Goodness me.
You ever one of those and you flush it? This is something that never happened to me as a youth.
Yeah.
I never as a kid would poop and then flush it, and the poop would like...
Come back up.
Not come back up, but had left a mark on the toilet where it was sitting.
Yes.
That never happened to me as a kid.
No.
That is like, as of the past 2 years.
Well, your body's falling apart.
Maybe a year.
I think my poops are
do you do that as a younger man?
No.
Because when I was your age, I was going to say when I was your age, I didn't do that.
You're not that much older than me. I'm 30 years old.
But when I was your age, my poops would just flush. I mean, they flush, but they graffiti the toilet bowl.
Yeah, they're graffitos.
Yeah.
And it's rude.
And then I have to, like, try to sink a piece of toilet paper so that it lands on that part and then flush it.
Well, I try and do that.
And then my girlfriend's like, why do you keep flushing it? And I'm like, because there's poop in the toilet.
I pooped.
I pooped.
No, I try and get it on the stain thing, and then I try and pee on that to sort of use my urine.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Like a force to wipe it with the.
But I didn't know that was going to be a problem initially, so I've been peeing this whole time while I've been pooping.
So have I.
I've been sitting there reading Droit Moi, not knowing that anything's going to happen.
I have a harebrained idea that. Because honestly, a while ago,
all your ideas are harebrained. Look at that mop top.
I think that women poop more often than men, because when you sit down on the toilet, I think your body automatically is like, all right, shitting time.
No, I think know.
Women poop a little bit every time they go to take a piss. So they never take big, long shits like a man does.
No, I don't think that at all is true.
Well, I said it was harebrained.
You know, we could have. I said it was controversial. We'll have to ask, like, Chuck Berry or somebody who, like, got busted for filming women going to the bathroom, like, against their will and without their knowledge, because they would know.
You know who would know the
Chuck Berry's just in court, and he's like, I had to do this so that we could learn. He's like, for instance, did any of you know that the average woman, they're pooping a little bit each time?
They're pooping every time.
And that's why the poop is smaller, and it's more manageable, and then they can have worse toilet paper.
Pooping pellets. Man, pooping logs.
The judge is just like, we're going to take a recess. I need to look into this.
I need to look into the other underside of a glass table.
Tiny brain. I'm going to put some saran wrap on the women's restroom.
You know who would know the answer to this?
Who?
Noted scatological expert, Jim Norton.
We would probably.
Do you want to call him?
Do you have his number?
Sure.
You don't have his number.
Yeah. Here, let's call him.
Well, I guess we could call live into studio on Sam and Jim.
Yeah, let's call him.
Is it Jim and Sam?
It's Sam and Jim.
Okay.
Because he's clearly the star.
He's the star.
Obviously.
No, man, do you, no, you don't really believe that. And you're not really calling Jim Norton.
It's ringing.
Eric's not calling Jim Norton. The audience
hey!
Fuck, it's him.
Are you on the air right now? No? Are you on the... I bet you're on the fucking ground underneath some broad, huh? Do they poop a lot? Yes?
No, not a lot, frequently.
Do they poop... yeah, I'm sorry. Do they poop on a more regular occasion than men? You say they poop every time they pee.
No.
But you make them not poop every time.
He's listening to us. He knew you set him up to this.
Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
You set him up to this. You set him up to that, man. Was that really Baba Booey at the end there?
That was, yeah.
Tell him I say hi.
Police to burn down Louisville home where explosive, dangerous chemicals were found. I love this town.
That's great. Where's the house?
I don't know.
They just found them. We should go to that. We were just talking. Your phone heard you, and it heard us being like fun community events, like when they burn a house down.
Stuff down. Yeah.
That would be a fun one, because that one, there's no one's sad. That it's just all happy.
A house containing chemicals and potential explosives in the Highview neighborhood must be burned down, according to city officials. It's just such a weird sentence.
We need to burn it down so that in 30 years we can make a horror movie.
Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg. Have you ever heard that name before?
Yeah, I know Craig Greenberg.
Oh, yeah.
Which sounds like a lie, but I actually do, yeah.
How well do you know him?
How do you not know him? He was an assassin, almost assassinated.
Because I don't care about that shit.
Oh. When he was running for mayor, he was almost assassinated. He used to be my boss. I used to see him like every day.
Your boss?
He used to, well, not my boss, but he used to be like the CEO, I don't know business shit. He used to be the guy in charge of 21C, like the company.
Okay.
And their corporate offices are next to 21C, the like location. So he would come in all the time to like have lunch. And he used to do stand up, and they told me that. Someone like told me, they're like, yeah, Craig used to do stand up in the 90s when he was like in his 20s. He like tried it. And then I asked him about that, and you could tell it was one of those moments where he was like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Who told you that? Yeah. And then it was very awkward because it was like the CEO of the company that I'm like a peasant for.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking breakfast server.
Kind of shame.
Yeah, and I kind of have this weird one-up on him. Where I'm like, hey, I have to take off because, a club booked me. You ever have that feeling?
You ever have that feeling?
And he's like, no. And then he goes into his executive office and cries. He's in his penthouse downtown.
The Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg made the announcement at a news briefing Tuesday morning, nearly 1 week after 53-year-old Mark Hibbett.
Hibbett?
Hibbett? Oh, Hibbell.
Uh-oh.
Was arrested in connection to reports of hazardous material in the home. Hibbett was...
How bad is your cooking that, how many fucking Indian families are getting the cops called on them by their neighbors for investigating hazardous chemicals?
Like when they found that, those dead bodies in my old building.
Yeah.
It's like, how many times do you have to walk by that door before you're like,
yeah,
I'm calling the police, it stinks.
How many people are just like, the cops knock on the door and they're like, we've gotten some restraint, and there's just a guy in over his head making some stroganoff.
Yeah. You just open the door and it's just... Hey,
I changed it to a non-racist food.
Well, stroganoff doesn't smell.
I can.
If you're burning it, which I bet you would. Fucking.
No, I don't. I love stroganoff.
I do too. It's delicious.
I was just somewhere. I was in Knoxville in this place. I was like, what should I get here? And everyone's like, the food is amazing. Everything's great. And then everyone was like, you got to get the stroganoff.
I would never order stroganoff in a restaurant. That doesn't seem
Everyone
like
recommended it
to me.
It was dope. There was a pork, like, schnitzel, like a fried schnitzel cutlet type thing over top, and a bunch of bacon in the mix.
But you won't eat my pork chops.
No. That was fun.
I'm surprised you can even eat out with how little you trust other people.
No, I know. I almost didn't trust this one.
Me. It's not
I almost didn't trust. I'm like Donald Trump.
Go to McDonald's.
No, but hey, I was eating it while drunk. Well, I shouldn't say. Never mind. Yeah. I wasn't drunk. I was eating it while driving high. No, it was great. The guy's like, I got you a hotel room.
Off in the car.
Yeah, no, literally, like what we were talking about. I finish up a show.
That is an especially not a car food.
I'm sweaty. I finish up a show. I'm wearing just my cow print vest.
Sure.
And then the guy goes, your hotel's about 20 minutes away, but it's the direction just shows tomorrow. So like, it's good. So I'm like, hell yeah. So it's just me shirtless with the vest, driving, eating some stroganoff, happy as a clam. Through the Tennessee hills. Knoxville.
So was this like, did the venue have the stroganoff?
Yes.
Okay. What else was on the menu? Was this a...
So I asked, the first person I asked, I said, what should I get? And they said, you should get the pineapple curry. It's delicious.
So they have pineapple curry.
Pineapple shrimp curry. That's what it was.
Pineapple. Well, I'm sure.
And then I said,
pick your.
You pick your protein. Yeah. And I was in my mind. I was like, that sounds good. But I was like, I don't know. So I was like, what else? And then she went, oh, it was stroganoff. And then I asked two other people, and those people just instantly said the stroganoff.
So you went stroganoff.
So I went stroganoff, and then I told the guy running the show, I said, I got the stroganoff. And then he went, good choice. And then he said, I've eaten my way through the menu, and I haven't found a bad thing. He goes, I keep looking for it. And I'm like, well, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, look for the best thing. You can still do you can still do your mission, but the glass half full.
Hibble was charged with wanton endangerment. Sounds like me at a Chinese
buffet. That's what I had to say, dude. Wanton endangerment. Was he not cooking them in the proper oil? Gonna get everyone sick?
LMPD said additional charges could be possible if he won't put the goddamn fork down.
Wonton. Hey, the wonton thing is gonna get additional charge. Yeah, if You should get a dish.
I love
with your wonton.
The chemical experiments conducted by
Michael. Okay, maybe I should wait.
There's a lot more words.
Maybe I should go more macro.
You'll get there.
What is theory?
The chemical experiments conducted by Hibble were reckless and highly dangerous. Those experiments are over, said LMPD chief.
Chief? I'm the chief.
Jacqueline Gwen Villarol.
Jacqueline.
Coca-Cola is hiring. Acting on tips from
Take a little screenshot for later.
Acting on tips from the public. 2 properties.
This guy's science experiments are over. And then that guy's just in prison, like, I'm just trying to cure cancer, man.
Young Sheldon.
I'm trying to figure out some fucking shit. Come on.
Young Sheldon.
Let me do my science.
2 properties in the 6200 block of Applegate Lane were searched.
There were only 2 chemical properties in the whole thing? Or compound?
There's only 2 they searched.
Okay.
There were explosives and massive amounts of chemicals. Officials said there were more than 20 different chemicals identified. Well, how many? I mean,
This could be
who just has one kind of chemical?
This could be like one of those things where they're like, oh, should you make monohydrogen dioxide illegal? And you trick people. This is a news story where there were this many chemical elements in his house. And you're like, that sounds like a lot. And they're like, well, yeah, because there's barium and wood and steel. And you're like, I guess everyone's house is full of.
I get it.
You're teaching me science.
I'm stupid.
You're teaching me science.
I get it.
Yeah, how many chemical compounds do you have in your house?
None. I'm carbon neutral.
No, if they added up, if they put all the bleach and stuff into a big vat
and then sniffed it,
they'd be like, "Hey, Dan's got 2 gallons of chemicals." That sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's just I bought laundry detergent twice.
Oh. A citation said Hibble stated that he had previously made homemade explosives that he detonated in his backyard. Police said Hibble owns one of the homes and has been squatting in the other house on the corner.
Oh, that's always cool.
Gwen Villarol referred to Hibble's living situation as to that of a hoarder's. 6213 Applegate is an absolute hoarder house.
Yo, we should go see it. Live report on the scene.
So they're basically this bitch or this idiot.
What?
This dude, I call him a bitch, but he's a man. He's made his house so filthy and so.
Don't gender the word bitch.
That you're right. He's a bitch.
He is a
that bitch. He's made his house so dirty that now they're like, I guess we'll just burn it down.
Yeah, it's so fucking shitty.
This thing,
dude, this place is so full of chemicals. Yeah, it doesn't sound like he's trying to do chemical explosive shit. It sounds like he's
just said that he's exploded explosives in his backyard.
But he sounds like he's a hoarder.
Of chemicals.
If you're a hoarder,
some people do magazines and newspapers.
You're gonna end up with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. It's true. That's true.
My uncle gave me this box of Zippo lighters.
Yeah.
I'm gesturing. They used to be over here. I don't know where they are now. I'm just pointing to a couch against a wall and saying my uncle. You're like, is the Zippo lighters on the couch or is your uncle on the couch?
Okay.
No, but hey.
What's going on?
Yeah, he gave me a box of Zippo lighters and it's like, I don't have a use for them. But if the cops raided my house, they'd be like, he had 6 Zippo lighters.
He had 18 Zippo lighters.
Yeah, so it's maybe someone's uncle was like, hey, I used to collect Camel Cash. I traded it in for a bunch of poisonous chemicals.
Traded it in for some methane.
Yeah, I got Marlboro money, and I bought a big vat of methane.
Oh. All right, bring us home.
Now that guy's. I'm trying to bring us to that guy's home.
We're gonna.
What neighborhood? So where is Highview?
I don't know, but listeners, we're gonna be at 6220 Applegate Drive.
Eric's gonna run over there and get some chemicals.
6213 Applegate something. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna see if we can salvage some.
Are they gonna
chemicals.
let bums pull copper out of the walls?
We're gonna do that first. If you don't hear from us again, we died in a massive chemical fire, and we've always loved you very much.
Let's listen to that Danny Brown song where he's talking about getting copper wire.
You do.
That's a good one. That's not the one. You know the song where it's a song where you're just like, me and my uncle got a truck and we're gonna break in and steal copper wire. And like he's just telling you how to get like the machine parts out of fridges and
telling you how to take apart a hot water.
Yeah. Those are the best kind of rap. The best genre of rap are the educational instructional songs.
Instructional criminal songs.
Yeah. Like there's that one, and then there's the Dead Prez song where they teach you a bunch of scams. And then there's that the Immortal Technique song that teaches you how to have sex with your mom.
We're trying to wrap up here. We're going to bring up incest.
That's my big closer. An Immortal Technique incest joke.
You know what? I'm going to let you die on that hill.
No, you can't, because I'm immortal.